My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are well. Yes, we continue our Leipzig journey. But before we do the Leipzig journey, there's going to be something different on today's show. Yeah. Hi. Ciao, Frederic. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Jomeko, welcome to the stream, guys. Hello. Yes, plenty of things, interesting things happening. We don't know whether Jordan Henderson leaving Liverpool might be a good thing. Forgot to upload yours. Yeah, good. If you got, what I'll do is on each of these streams, I will kind of review one of the tactics at a time. We won't play the tactic yet. That's one of the show. I'll just do part of the whole show in bits, right? Then we'll assemble the whole show. We got 4 tactics in already, and I think it's enough to begin. So part of this, I've created a challenge for you guys, right? It's called the role challenge. Essentially, every week I'm going to give you some I'm going to give you something like basically take these 2 roles, combine them, and see what kind of tactic you can come up with, right? So we've had I gotta start that again. All right, how are you guys, man? Chico D'Amico, long time no see, brother. How are you? I thought I was wondering what happened to you. You were away for quite a while. I hope you're back, and hope you're okay. There is Phil, you're watching us from Spain. Nice. Yeah, I was in London. It was hot. There wasn't much of a difference between London and Singapore at that point. They were both hot, and so I was like, I thought it'd be a bit cooler in London. I was there. I was like, it's no difference, man. I can wear a t-shirt and a pair of shorts and run around London, and I'll probably feel right at home. Yes. So guys, today, all right, we begin a series where I take a look at your tactics. Now, I give you guys a challenge, a role challenge. Basically, combine a volante and enganche into any tactic and try and come up with the best one that you can. Okay, the idea here is very simple. The idea here is to get people out of their comfort zones, thinking about roles and combinations, trying out different kinds of tactics, and not so much to prove that you're the best player in the world, but more or less, when you start doing these kind of things, you might see certain transitions. You know, it gets you a bit more familiar with how these roles might work. And yes, we've got some tactics in. And one of those tactics is this tactic, right? So this is the very first tactic. It's from Neil on Discord. So essentially, he's come up with this complete forward, enganche, advanced forward, volante, DM support, inverted wingback, and a complete wingback, white center back, ball playing defender, white center back. So let's take a look at his PIs. So we'll start with the PIs on the top first, right? With all the strikers. So he's got take more risk, dribble more, which basically he wants him to break the offside trap, complete forward, enganche with nothing. Then the 2 mids, volante, the super volante, dribble more, shoot less often, get further forward, move into channels, and tackle harder. Now this, when you do something like this to a player, he's just got to do a lot of hard work, right? So you're looking at a player that's got high work rate, stamina, very good awareness. I mean, basically, he needs a brain. Decision making has got to be important, an attribute that you want to consider. Then you got DM, who shoot less often and tackle harder. Inverted wingback with marked tighter. Complete wingback with marked tighter. 2 white centre backs, both on marked tighter. Something I like to do as well in a 3-man defense. And of course, a ball playing defender on cover. Now, looking at his team instructions, he starts with positive mentality. A positive mentality generally is not a bad mentality. It's pretty safe. You tend to see a lot more shorter passes at that. On that mentality, he's gone with fairly wide neutral, pass into space, which is okay. I mean, play out a defense, run a defense and pass into space. When I see this, okay, balls are going to go into the spaces, and there might be a fair few bit of crossing going on as well. Shorter passing and slightly higher tempo, which is fine. Throw it long, distribute quickly, and counter press. Okay, that's an interesting combination for in transition instructions, which is counter press, counter. These guys are going to open up when you lose the ball, right? They're going to try and win the ball back, always putting pressure on the back 3. Distribute quickly, counter, and then he's got high defensive line, high press, more often drop off more. So when I get these tactics, what is the process when I start evaluating the tactics? Now it's going to be a multifaceted approach. First, I'm sure you guys have heard the Total Tactics Discord. I've been mentioning it many times on my stream. Essentially, it's a good platform. They've got their own Discord. You'll have to search for videos on my channel for Total Tactics Discord. There's a link there that invites you to the Discord channel. Essentially, what they have, I worked with them last season on FM22 to create a kind of a testing platform for tactics, basically replicating what I usually used to do, which is the reason why you see 4,000 hours on all my older FM videos, on the the amount of time I spent on Football Manager. A lot of time was spent on simulating and tactics. So I would run lots of tests, simulating many times, and the process was essentially like this. I would test with the tactic with top tier team, lower tier team. Then after that, I will run the same test. I mean, in so many different permutations, so many styles, because I want to know how a tactic would do with different levels of competition. And I would also want to find out how it would do in a whole season, right? The problem with that approach was a lot of work. So the guys in Total Tactics Discord, I spoke to them and they thought, okay, this is not a bad testing idea. What we did was we created a league, right? Basically 4 leagues. We took the same team and we put them into 4 different leagues. We didn't change any of the attributes. So essentially what we have in one of the leagues is we'd have a set of teams that are very good. So let me show this to you. So here, if you come in here, you'll notice this, right? If you go to the leagues, there are 4 leagues here. We've got a league here called the Elite League, where all the teams are better than this team. Then we've got another league table here, which is balanced, which is an average league you might find with 2 favorites to win the title, maybe 3 guys who are going down and the rest are on level par. Then we've got average testing league where all the teams are about the same standard. How do we know what the standard is going to be? Essentially, when we're talking about the standard of a team, we're talking about their CA, the average CA across the whole team, right? So that's what we want to focus on. We want the teams to be about the same standard in terms of ability. So the last league, of course, is the underdog testing league. Now, generally my go-to is this. If your tactic cannot win this league, it means it's not good enough, right? Okay, so how did this tactic do? Now, this tactic, well, fairly average, but not particularly impressed, right? So looking at the numbers themselves, we ignore this elite, right? This is usually when you're trying to make sure that your tactic can beat the top sides, what you actually need to do is to tweak it slightly, right? Maybe you have a 3-4-1, maybe you have a back 4, right? Like maybe you ordinarily play complete wing backs, then maybe against the top sides, you might be going a bit more counter-attacking with a fullback, back line, maybe static midfielders in the center, and you're hoofing it up to 2 strikers and you're trying to hit them on the counter. Now, one of my best tactics that's ever beaten this elite table is a 4-1-3-2, which was played on a standard defensive line with a medium block, but everybody had literally no closing down happening, and all I did was stay holding the position and we hoofed the ball up. But in the other leagues, it was a much more attacking variant, which had 2 complete wing backs. So it was slightly different. So I made slight changes to win this league as well. So it's important to bear that in mind. Sometimes you need to tweak your system now. But how do I know if a tactic is doing well? Okay, essentially, I'm looking at 2 things first. Goal difference. Now, if a tactic can generate minimum 40 GD, actually, my own tactics, I aim for 50 GD, which is 50 goal difference. I'm looking at goal difference here. Not here or here. I'm looking at here. This is what I call an average league in Europe. So if you have a team, your tactic should see you be the best of the rest. This is the best of the rest. Essentially, these 2 are title contenders and you finished 3rd. Okay, not too bad. Looking at this, lost 7 times, but GD is only 34. Right, 34 is so-so. Here, GD is 48. Here, I'd expect something like GD 60 or 70, right? So here, the team lost 10 times to teams that are weaker than it is. Here, teams are of the similar standard. It lost 15 times. So what do I do next? So what you want to do next is, so what I did next is I went to this underdog league, right? Okay, so the season just ended. So yeah, I simulated it and finished it right on the money on this day because I want to get to the data hub. So we come inside here. This is where I go to next. This is the data hub. We'll have to edit and ask for certain things. Okay, so the first thing, XG table, defensive efficiency, attacking efficiency, general performance. There's one more here, pitch tilt. Very important. I like this because it'll tell me a lot about the tactical system that I'm using. All right. The rest, not so important. I mean, match momentum and all this, it's not going to be effective when I want to evaluate a tactic. But these 5 are enough, right, for me to evaluate any system. Okay, the first thing I look at, XG table. Now, XG, okay, 80.5. I mean, it's not bad, right? And not bad, but not fantastic in terms of finishing, right? So didn't finish very well. But here, pitch tilt will tell me a lot more, right? Here, so this tactic is defensively solid against the weaker sides. But I mean, I would have expected it to be somewhere here, right? Much higher in terms of spending a lot of time in the box, because these are still teams that are weaker than this side. Napoli should be out and about. They should be an outlier themselves. Where do I expect it to be? I expect it to be here somewhere. Meaning the rest of them are actually behind it or somewhere in the middle. There should be a bigger dispersion. This tells me if a team is very good at camping and creating chances and denying opportunities to other teams. If you are here by yourself and you're pushing it, means you did a very good job of constraining the opposition from creating chances. Now, what we look at then is next, this defensive efficiency. So defensively solid, right? Doesn't give too many chances. Didn't give too many chances away to the underdogs. Attacking efficiency, okay, not bad. So in terms of performances, what this tactic lacks, okay, is keeping a clean sheet against some of the other teams. Look, away from home, it didn't do so well against some of these teams. Like Galatasaray, right? Underdog didn't create too many chances for itself. So this tactic, in terms of his link-up play, might have issues. Now, you could go into one of these games, which is what I would do. I'll come in here, go to teams, and then start looking at this combinations for the underdog. Looking at this tells me a lot now. Now, this tactic delivers in the middle. All its transitions fail in midfield. Right? There's not a lot of transitions happening because what I'm looking for are thicker lines here, like maybe a line out to this player to show me that the wingback is in play. Right? The wingback isn't in play here. The ball goes to midfield, but the wingbacks don't get involved so much. What else can we do? Then after that, we come inside here. No, not here. Summary. We have to come out this view. Then we have to go into this view. Yes, there's a lot of work I do when I want to evaluate a tactic. And then we look at underdog stats for attacking. All right, so now we're looking at who are the players that create all the chances. You want to look at your tactic. Like if you want to look at just data, simulating of a season, this is what you do, right? So here, I'm looking at players to see which of these players are the ones creating chances. How can you tell when just looking at this? Okay, what I look for is things like XG, right? Now, XG tells me how often a player gets into goal scoring positions. I'd be worried if I see this. 0.1, 0.1, 0.2. This is terrible. Like, you expect better numbers. Like, tells me, like, for example, if I'm looking at my strikers, look at this, man. The guys, Mitrovic, 0.0. These guys hardly ever got to goal scoring positions in this tactic. All right, so it's a bit of a concern in terms of being able to get, into those positions, right? Then attacking, where's your passing? These are progressive passes. Here's progressive passes. Then what you can also do here is come inside here, looking at analytical data again, looking at players, looking at passes. Where is it? Shots. Passes. There we go. Okay, now looking at this will tell me who are the players creating the chance. Now, when you look at key passes, these are all passes that led to a shot. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know. Okay, that's the only problem with this game. Okay, all right. It just tells you these are all passes, guys. I don't know if they are good chances. Like this is a pass, somebody took a shot. This is a cross, somebody took a shot after this. This is a pass, somebody took a shot from out here. So only one player, Robin Gosens, with a throw in and a cross from this position led to one shot, and it was this one. Right, this is the best chance that was created. Right, so the best chance that was created came from here. So you could go in and take a look at this. Like if you wanted to see this is a chance created. Now, this is how you would go about evaluating your tactics. So, hello, this is just from a throw-in. So, and it's not very good. This is about the best chance this tactic generated against Galatasaray. Okay, so what do we have to do with this tactic? Now, looking at this tactic, there are certain issues, right? Okay, so the very first tactic that came from you guys, this is the very first tactic I'm looking at. And these are the numbers that we spotted. So how will I improve this tactic? It's going to be on the next. We're going to be talking about it in a show. In a couple of, maybe by next week, we'll get the show out. Because on Monday, we're going to look at the other tactics that we submitted. So this is the first tactic. So every time we do this, or I would say it's pretty simple. Like for an enganche to work, there has to be vertical and lateral movement, right? So there has to be movement past him, there's movement around him. At the moment, this guy is rushing off the score. This guy is also rushing off the score. Sometimes occasionally it drops off. How would I improve this tactic? I'll flip the AF to this position. I'll flip the CF to this position. I'll play the CF on support so he drops deep. This volante can work with him. This complete wingback, I'll leave him alone. I would turn this inverted wingback. Maybe if I wanted to, it's not a bad idea to use an inverted wingback. He will drive centrally. But with an advanced forward attacking this space, the inverted wingback has more latitude to move forward. He might end up in these positions. He might work with the enganche a bit more. So that is one of the ways I would change it. But if this guy goes charging up, I won't play these guys as wide center backs on defense. I'll get them to be a bit more on support. I'll take a few more chances because here what I would want to do, and it's very apparent when we look at the numbers from here, if this league cannot be, we need to improve the numbers in this league and in this league for this to become a very good tactic. So if I want to improve this tactic, we will see it. And what I would do on the next show, right? So that's my plan for the next show. So yes, guys, there are 3 more tactics we'll be looking at. I'll be looking at 3 more tactics they have come in, and we'll look at all those tactics. And naturally, I need to simulate this, then look at the tactics. And on Monday, we will do the other 3 tactics, and then I will try and put out the show on Wednesday. That's a fairly fast turnaround from me. Okay, so yes, I'm looking forward to this because this is meant to be a challenge for you guys. I saw that in that tactic, that 3-4-1-2, immediately I felt the pain for the enganche because the enganche didn't look like it was giving a lot of good numbers. So whenever you create an enganche kind of system, right? Whenever I create an enganche system, my enganche is doing 7.5 on average. So I'm hoping that we can get that improvement next. Okay, so let's load up our Leipzig tactic, which was another exercise yesterday on trying to get a winning run going, right? We were 6 on the table. So it was just win non-stop to get back to top of the table. Yeah, this was it. Because the show before that, I was a bit of a Mickey Mouse, right? We lost that game 4-4, right? Rather, we blew away the lead. Then I had to start waking up. We woke up. Now the question is, am I asleep or am I awake? So we've got a couple of big matches. We played Newcastle away from home. I don't know how I did that, man, earlier. So now we play Newcastle. We quick pick first. Not everybody is ready for this game in 4 days' time. Well, hopefully they'll be ready. Yeah. How are you guys, man? Are you looking forward to seeing the next tactic? We got 4 more tactics coming. But once again, guys, very soon we shall be moving over to Twitch. Not now, but the move to Twitch will occur probably before the end of FM 23. We'll do it during the downtime. Yeah. My goal is from next season onwards, we're going to be streaming exclusively on Twitch, which means that I'll turn around every Twitch stream and put it back here on YouTube. We just re-edit top and tail the stream, cut out the hi, how are you parts of the stream. Yeah, it's just the first one. Yeah, we just preview all the tactics first. The idea is to preview the tactics. Then I can actually use that preview as well in the edit. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask me as well about the tactic. But enganche volante is actually a very good combination. But I noticed none of you came up with my tactic, right? So you guys can just use my enganche volante. My enganche volante was quite beastly. I liked it. All right, here we go. Newcastle away from home. This is going to be fun. This is painful, but fun. All these English clubs, they tend to eviscerate me. All right, let's quick pick again. Okay, Crow is back. Lucas, Veloso, McNeil, Franson. Okay, that's it. Bekalonji, Maraiton. Okay, away from home, let's not use this. We're going to go complete wingback on attack. We might get him to drop into a more support role away from home. I just want to create a bit more traffic in the center so we can play the ball over the top. Then in attack, we got certain players that are not 100%. Aspelin isn't back yet. No? Oi, oops, wrong button. Wrong button. Misclicked. To those other guys who are wondering about my exploits with Diablo, I reached a point where I'm farming renown and I'm, don't know, boredom. I don't think I'm gonna have the mindset to grind, man. Yeah. Because right now, I think there's certain things going on in the gaming world. I don't know if you guys noticed this. Sony right now, right? They want to do a live service model for all their games, which is very strange. A lot of these companies are trying to create live service models for their games. So basically, you pay for the game. Yeah, Diablo is almost Diablo is the same, but Diablo is trying to encourage people to create a new character from scratch every 3 months, which is a bit. I mean, if you some players are okay with it, I'm not. In a manner of speaking. All right, here we go. So we are traveling away from home. This is not going to be easy. So this is going to be a relatively tough match. And I decided, oh no, I wanted to make a change to this. Okay, I tell you what, we'll just stick to the original plan. We won't make any changes. We'll play this on extended highlights. Analysis is the tactic. And off we go. It's very tough at this game. Newcastle are defending. All right, I think that having one player hold us. Oh wow, Newcastle having to defend, man. Our boys playing well at the start. Okay, oi. IVB? No. I thought I made the change. Why didn't it change back? Complete wingbacks. Oh, no. No IVB. No IVB nonsense. Come on. Not here. Not against a 4-3-3. I don't want to do an IVB against a 4-3-3. Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm going to get punished. I thought I made the change. Okay, look, I'm lucky, okay? I made a small change. This is where the positioning I need him to be against a 4-3-3. Otherwise, what's going to happen is those wingers are not always going to get away. So he's offside. He's been on a scoring streak. Oh no. Calls the start. Good catch. Good gather from Palco. Okay. Our first Champions League match. We travel here to Newcastle. Veloso with a free kick. Back to Marchi. Marchi back to Veloso. He's Paulinho shooting from range. Crow from Rui Silva. Franson. Crow is in the house. No. Crow score. It's Marchi. Kalonji could have taken a shot. He didn't want to. That would have been blocked. Yeah. All that pressure from us and then nothing. Lucas brilliant. Franson, the youngster, he's created some brilliant goals. Marailton, Franson. What a ball to Veloso! It's the opener! What a goal! Hasn't Franson turned out to be a brilliant signing? This is a youngster we looked out for, right? We wanted a DLP. We've had DLPs. We had Homeu, I let him go. We had Cristiano, who was 30 years old. After last season, that one game where I lost, right? I made a decision there and then to let go of one person. One of those, I had to break that partnership up. We broke that partnership up. We put Franson in there with Marchi. They're playing well. We got Capella on the bench with youngsters supposed to be taking over from Marchi. So we got this understudy kind of thing going on. Marchi's already picked up a yellow card. That's not too bad. But a great start from Leipzig. Okay, I don't like what I saw from you boys, but we're gonna take you off straight away, and we're gonna bring on. That Capella is not gonna be playing. He's not here. We gotta bring on Companion. Okay, never mind. Able. He's able. He's able, capable. All right, just one change first. Okay, now let's not make too many changes. Veloso Automat, McNeil, the new signing. Maraiton, Kalonji. I think the extra man here is doing us a big favor because they have 3 men in midfield, right? So when we played the AP on support, he'll drop in, we'll create like a tree again. We'll have our own tree as well. But, you know, it's still early days. I expect them to want to attack us and try and secure that equalizer. Oh, no, you're offside. Huh? He's not. That was we live to see another day. Okay, Rojas gather from Palco. Okay, Palco throws it out to Kalonji. Kalonji. No Aspelin, so Kalonji is going to have to play on his own. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Doesn't look good here. Boy, they're left to shoot from outside the area. Okay. How do we address this Kalonji issue? I have nobody who can play as a left back. Joseph Luis for Franson. Franson has played well, but I think we want to get fresh legs up. Okay, so we get 2 fresh midfielders. Because they have a 3-man midfield, I want to keep up with it. Companion now has picked up a yellow. Alright, fresh legs for Crow. Crow comes off. We're going to bring on Benny. Benny is not ready to play. So we'll bring on Hayo Samitis on. This is going to be a tough one because Hayo normally doesn't play in that position. Okay, he's got aggression. Hayo for Crow. Alright, so 3 now. So I basically have 3. Okay, this has to be the last substitution, right? Timo Klein for Silver. And then we're gonna keep Lucas on Benny. I think Benny you have to play. Okay, you play for Lucas. Okay, done. Okay, Lucas. Lucas has been playing well, but he just run himself to the ground. Okay, that's Timo Klein, I hope. Huh? I got that was a one touch, rip me apart kind of goal, man. I'm like, huh? Yeah, I'm totally stunned by this goal. This is a brilliant goal. One touch, rip me apart. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, man, he ripped me apart. I was like stunned. What an equalizer from Newcastle. Before my subs can even take to the pitch, they scored a goal. Like the AI suddenly knows, no, this is what we do, okay, guys? Subs are coming on. They will be able to score a goal. So this is how we play against that team. Timo Klein back to Trotman. We got some tough teams here. Oh, he took it down. Oh, that defender got in the way. Wow, Woloso is being magical, man. Mighty Pedro. Here comes Koziki on the break. Maraiton hasn't had a good game. Good defending. Oh, block. It's good work. It's all hands on deck, man. Now. But we're not defending, huh? We're just getting back into position to defend. That's about it. Companion, Samitis out to Velo. Velo to McNeil. This is a break. Joseph Luis Costa. Ooh, defended well. Kalonji out to McNeil. He finds the Velo. Oh, again, he takes down the ball so well. Behind him, he takes the ball down. Not bad. Veloso far post, Maraiton's header. Not gonna bother. Here we got Maraiton out to Kalonji. Joseph Luis, great pass to Benny. Ooh, the keeper. Trotman finds Costa again to McNeil. Takes the ball away. Good defending. Yeah. There's plenty of action happening in this match. It's a good scoreline. Veloso with the free kicks. Nowhere near. Paulinho, players are doing enough of a job, but there's no prevent. Yeah, it's all over. It's a good game. They had a brilliant goal. We had a brilliant goal. Yeah, it's a great game. I can't deny how well they played. What a question. How do you feel about him outdoing his expected goals ratio? I don't care. It just means he's fantastic at finishing. It just tells me that Veloso is on fire right now because he's scoring from difficult chances. He's putting away difficult chances. That tells me a lot. Well, we didn't lose this game. I mean, I was hoping to win the game. A point still, it's not too bad against an English team. And English teams have been notoriously difficult. I think the only time we only beaten West Ham and Chelsea, right? But that also it happened at home. They traveled to our little hometown in Germany, and they just felt the heat. Okay. Play at Hertha Berlin. Now what do we do next game? I think we're going to rotate some of our players. Okay, so we got some players that we can bring on. Capella for Ozias. Timo will start this game. Ido Rosenthal will sit out this game, and we will give this Lenny on the bench. We need a defender. Okay. All right, in attack, we've got the same usual suspects. Benny, is he 100%? Still not, right? Benny is very strange. Right. Afi did the recent injury. All right, never mind. Let's go. Okay, I think we're going to take a chance. We're going to give Capella a chance to play. Capella and Companion. We're gonna put those two on the up for this game. It's about time. We gotta rotate. We gotta give these players a chance. Otherwise, players like Capella are never gonna improve. They need a lot. 14 to 15 games this season. Then the other player will be Eros Companion. He can. No, we don't need him. We'll use him. Okay, that'll be fine. Lionel Sands for Elias Silva, so he's being rested. Hayo Samitis for Wokma. Yeah, okay, all right. This is a big call for me because normally I like to play my starters as much as possible, but I'm already beginning. I am all about wanting to develop my players, right? So if I don't do that, then I'm not the sort that likes to just keep new players and not want to develop them. Okay, so here we go. We're top of the table, but only the other team is level on points with us. Here we go. I think AP on attack. Back to that setup. And then again, I'm playing a 4-3-3, right? So we'll just go complete wing back on attack. I don't want to run that inverted wing back into the traffic where all those the three midfielders are. So it's just a lot of traffic in that area. So he's probably going to run himself into the ground. Plus, on top of that, there are two players attacking our flank. Definitely don't like the idea of him having to do too much work coming back. Wait, Lucas? Whoa! Good start from the boys. But also with the corner marathon, we go to key highlights. Too many highlights, not good for me. But also, keeper with a fantastic reaction save there. So immediately, it's 2 shots and then 1. Homeyu! Guess who's here? Homeyu, the one that was playing for us, and then we let him go. Because he wanted to play in the heart of midfield. So look, our players, when they go to clubs, they start, man. They're good enough to start. Humeyu's a good player. Look at this. His attributes are quite good. No? He's quite young. He's got plenty of potential. So both our fullbacks now on yellow cards. Looks like Sans is going to have an early game. Did I, by any chance, add hard tackling? By any chance, did I do that? I hope not. Oh man, come on boys. That's not good enough. That is not good enough. Thrash arms. Nothing. Apart from that, start that we had, lightning start. where we were looking at unlocking this site in the first 10 minutes. Nothing has happened since then. Kalonji slips a pass to Veloso, finds Lewis, and then Crow hits the woodwork. All right, 60th minute. Okay, this is time when we make the changes. Okay, first things first, we're going to bring Machi on for Capella, who's had a good game. Lewis, we're going to leave him on because I'm looking at Kalonji, Aspelin. Timo Klein for Lionel Sanz. Give him a chance to play. Yes, of course. We bring them. If we don't play them, we're being a bit stupid. All right. The question is the strike force. We'll leave the strike force alone. Okay, Capella, youngster again. Oh no, come on, don't do this. Yeah, I've been watching my team on comprehensive, watching all the transitions because of your recent videos. Oh man, thank you very much, man. The dashing area. Hope it helped. Yeah, hope it helped. Yeah, just once you learn how to spot the transition, right? That's it, man. It's like a light bulb will go off in your head whenever you see this game. And eventually you start playing it on autopilot, on auto, right? Reactions. You see something, you just have this gut feeling you're gonna make a change, and when that happens, right, you've truly arrived. That's when you know you trust. When it comes to trusting your gut, because you see it, you kind of train your body to look at it. Yeah. I can push this. We can push this even harder. Okay, let's try. Let's do this. Okay, I want the win. So we're gonna push this all the way. I don't know if it's gonna work. It didn't. It's a point. I don't like the fact that we just drew. I mean, I get it. Players are a bit tired after the midweek exploits, right, in the Champions League, but still. But these teams are teams that can defeat us. And drop deck, 2 points behind them. I forgot to do. I always forget this, right? I always tell myself, against teams that are being a bit defensive, I need to, just now when I was playing, right, I looked at my bench and I realized that I brought a youngster with us for because I want to rotate him, right? But I had laid waste to my normal plan, which is to have an option on the bench who gives me a different attack pattern. Because Hayo Semitis is short, Veloso is short, Volkmer is not. Volkmer is quite tall, so he's strong in the box. That's what I forgot to do. Yeah. So they defended quite well against the ball through the middle. What I should have done was remove football into box and have Volkmer in the area so I can drop some crosses in. Yeah. Play a bit differently. I didn't do that, so that was my mistake. Cannot afford the same mistake again. So next game, who's playing? Volkmer. See, this was my mistake. Okay, friend. This game we're playing against DP Pokal, right? So we're gonna give Volkman a chance to play. Lionel Sanz a chance to play. These are youngsters. If I get knocked out, I get knocked out. That's the plan. Because my priority has never been this competition. Never been. I've never planned for this competition. I always go into this competition and go like, okay, whatever, it happens, that kind of thing. Okay, so we're gonna have Joseph Luis. No, we're gonna play another youngster alongside him. Not Franson. Franson has been playing a lot of games. Bazagi. And Bazagi can play here. Wait, can he pass? No, he can't. Can he run? Yes, he can. Okay, so Capella, can you pass? Please say you can pass. Please say you can pass. Why don't you check first before moving him? Can he pass? He's got passing, vision, no decisions, no flair. Stronska, you got passing. Oh, you brilliant. You got a lot of passing on you. Okay, you go and play. Okay, so we pair those two together. Defenders, I think we should give Lenny Kulinkovic a chance to play. Yeah. I mean, how long do I cold shoulder my players for? I can't keep cold shouldering my players forever. I do that all the time in this game. When a player makes me unhappy, can be for any small reason, right? I don't play them sometimes I don't play them for the rest of the season. I've always been like that. I just love that part of the game. Yeah. All right, training calendar. Alright, we gotta go and adjust the calendar slightly. Yeah, we got double matches already. So we gotta go Wednesday, Saturday. This should be fine. We'll copy this and we'll paste it here and here. Okay. So today I was so tired. Yeah. And then supposed to pick my son up from swimming class. Man, I almost fell asleep, boy. I did fall asleep. I almost missed picking. I was almost too late to pick him up. I woke up 15 minutes before he's supposed to. I woke up with 15 minutes to go. 1-5. I had to find all kinds of new, interesting ways to beat traffic. Right. Here we go. Bayer Leverkusen, who are a tough team. Okay, they are not a weak side. And I decided to rest my players because it is the Pokal. I never prioritize, because in terms of prize money, it's got lowest prize money. So I never prioritize this competition. This is great for the youth players. Right, they get a chance to play well, good. But the real money is in the league, man. So I always aim to finish as high as I can in the league as well as the Champions League. So that's where my priorities lie. And ever since we started playing like that, we have been making a heck of a lot of money. So now we're almost at 400k now. So if Bayer Leverkusen want to win the DFB Pokal, let them do it. Yeah. I'm just like, oh, smile, yes, thank you very much. Enjoy yourself. So 1-0 up. Capella with it. This is not good. Joe, you just sent in your tactic for the role challenge. I got a notification. That's the thing, right? So whenever you guys send it in, I get a notification straight away. I always get notified whenever you guys send me tactics, especially if you guys know the folder, right? So I always look at the tactics straight away. And then sometimes if I have time, I respond to it on Discord. If I don't, then it's on the show. Because all you guys already know how to find me very quickly. Lionel gets injured. Okay, Ibrahim Capella for this guy. We're just going to give this guy a chance as well. Tim Oakman and Marcel Zuba, they had a chance to impress us. They're not that bad, no. They're quite good players. But apparently, their hearts weren't in getting a good result in this game, which is disappointing. Look, just because I don't care about this competition doesn't mean I throw it away. But my players do. If the 11 on the pitch throw it away, they're in trouble. It's a chance for them to play, right? You want to give me substandard? That's it. You shall remember the day when substandard was an acceptable level. Obasi or Bayer Leverkusen are too strong for my B team. They came with their A team. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. Oh, he block. Oh, wow. That was a miss. The other thing, I think when FM24 is the last version of this game where we'll see this UI. Right. Oh, the cheeky goal. Cheeky goal. Talk about embarrassing our team, man, even further. He chipped it over the keeper. Damn, that is a cheeky goal. So this UI that we see in front of us, last time we're seeing it. Yeah. Fully expect the UI to be different in the next edition of Football Manager. Not FM24, FM25. I mean, I don't blame people who would think, so what's the point of buying FM24 then? Right? I would. Yeah, I would definitely feel that way. I was like, okay, FM25 is going to be so great. I might not want to play FM24. I'll just play Diablo. I'll see you guys in FM25. I'm taking a break. Because I don't want the same old. I want something fresh and refreshing. Not like Call of Duty refreshing. Apparently Call of Duty have Homelander and Homelander. Call of Duty have the boys crossover. I thought that is the dumbest thing in the world. No? Like, so you could be out there fighting with some guys and suddenly you see this guy flying over your head and zapping you with lightning. What the? That's the weirdest Call of Duty crossover ever. I think I'm so glad that my days playing Call of Duty ended a few years ago. I used to play Call of Duty. I used to enjoy it a lot. All these first person, all these shooters, right? I used to love it. No, I mean, are you talking to the good or original Unreal player? I used to play Unreal Tournament back in the day before all this Call of Duty and all that stuff. We had Unreal Tournament. Yeah, that was the first original, FPS shooter, right? All we do is just look for people to shoot them up. Now we got Call of Duty, and then they're gonna put Homelander inside there. I'm like, that the backlash to that announcement was quite predictable. Naturally, a lot of people went, huh? We're not. A lot of people just stopped playing the game, man. After that, I don't blame them. I would do the same thing. Yeah, I think. So if you are in, I mean, to be perfectly honest, right? To be perfectly honest with you, if I'm playing Football Manager and you tell me what FM25 is going to look like, or rather you tell me FM25 is, you didn't tell me what it's going to look like. They never did that, right? They just said it's going to be radically different because the Unity engine, and anybody who's familiar with coding or with the Unity engine will know that if you played games created on the Unity engine, you will know that first, the Unity engine was primarily created for. Unity became very big on the app, on the mobile store, right? So games that were running on handphones were really running on off the Unity engine. So you know that SI is moving to deliver the game capably for different platforms, including the mobile platform, right? So maybe PlayStation, FM Touch, I don't know, man, maybe Pad Pro. So they're gonna have to create an entirely new UI, make it, because this UI, let's just face it. I mean, we've all been complaining about this UI for the last couple of years, right? It's clunky, it's outdated. It feels like I'm playing a bloody spreadsheet after time. There's no thrill, there's no spill. I mean, I'm at SI, I told them, I said, guys, seriously, just keep. You've got all these shots, angles. You've got we've got a manager creation page with me and with a bloody earring and a watch, but you don't see it on the thing. So blah 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 blah. Kind of long story short, I expect the Unity engine when it comes. I expect a lot of. I expect it to be so different. People are gonna go, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you do this? Kind of stuff. It's gonna be a lot of relearning. I guarantee you. So even players like me are going to go in there and go like, how the hell do you do this? How the heck do you do this? How the heck do you do this? Yeah, it's going to be there all over. Yeah. I think some parts of the game will be the same, right? Maybe on a different UI, because we're going to have what I expect to see on FM25 is all of us relearning a new UI, and the engine is going to be capable of giving them so much more. Okay, great. What about FM24? FM24 is going to be the same game, but what? Okay, where are the improvements needed for FM24? If you tell me set piece creator, I'm going to tell you it's not going to happen. No way is it going to happen. Why would they want to create an entirely new module when the game ends in that window? They won't. They'll have it for FM25. Makes no sense. What about international management changing, giving us the ability to train? It won't happen in 24. So when I'm looking at 24, I don't expect to see major new features. That's my personal opinion, right? Because when you go in there and you tell me that FM25 is going to be such a radically new engine, then it's like, why do you want to announce 25 before 24? Unless it is to prepare me for disappointment. That's how I feel. So if you come out and you tell me right now that it's because I'm so excited about 24 that, I want to talk about 25 too. Then I'm saying, why don't you just keep 25 to your chest? I didn't ask you for 25. I didn't want to know what 25 was about. I find it very strange. I have been doubting. I've been asking myself that question. So I actually am the one that's going to be sitting down here going, I went from quiet optimism to complete suspicion. Okay? Yeah, Homelander is in Call of Duty, man. And Light as well. What's her name? Ash Light or whatever, right? Homelander and the other girl, the Light or whatever, the girl, the one, I can't remember her name now. She's also in bloody Call of Duty. The two of them are in Call of Duty. You got their powers, man. You can get their powers. It's a bloody Call of Duty boys crossover. So stupid. Call of Duty is just a dumb game right now. It used to be such a good first-person shooter. It was such a good shooter, right? Now it's just a waste of time. Yeah. But I say you wanna play, you might as well play Valorant and just be done with it. Oh, 2-0 up. So when SI announced 25, right? I immediately went, okay, guys, seriously. If you had to announce, because from my perspective, right, announcing it doesn't help you, no? Does not help me. Just makes me suspicious. Makes me very suspicious. So I'm sitting there going, I mean, I know everyone did those who went to London, some of them did a video, right? I didn't do a video, no. I was like, because for me, from my perspective, it doesn't say anything to me. Like, you know, it's not news. I mean, like, I don't think it's news. Doesn't seem like it's news, right? First, you don't show me anything about FM24. Okay, so I can't talk about it. But you tell me about FM25. And then, so there's a lot of so in me, that kind of thing. So basically, the way my impression is, SI is interested in getting as much information as possible about what people want to see in the game, so they can put it in FM25. That is my very suspicious part of my character coming in. Yeah. Yep. That's me. Not necessarily a good thing. Yeah. I keep Veloso and McNeil on because I saw Lucas getting tired. So we got a 3-0 win after that disappointing result. We drew, right? So we gotta keep on winning. Against Bayern Munich, you just have to win and win and win and win and win. Outwin them and win the title. That's the only way. I find that beating Bayern Munich away from home is literally one of the hardest things to achieve in this game. You have to wait for them to make a mistake. They made a mistake, then we're back on top of the table again. Borussia Dortmund, Hertha Berlin have been playing well. They held another team to a draw. Another favorite, another team. Eintracht Frankfurt, with a man sent off in the last minute, they went ballistic on Bayern Munich. Yeah, it's like a politician's promise, right? I kind of was a bit disappointed, to be fair. Okay, you invite me to London and you bring me up. I like it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All that, but there is nothing there that made me excited. Yeah, nothing. Zero. So naturally, a few of us did ask that question. Why? Why tell us? Some of us were a bit more, some of us might have even sounded a bit more aggrieved than others. Sup, Enzo? How are you, man? Stalking my post. Knowledge pair with EBFM's analysis. Oh, right. Okay. Do. Here we go again. Do. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Under 19s, still doing okay. So, I mean, some of them, I think this guy is Junker is going to be a dead man walking. Not very impressed, huh? Just a few months. Still not impressed. I mean, his guy has improved, but not enough. For me, my players have improved a lot. The standards I already set quite high. Like there have to be at least one or two attribute points in 6 months. Every 6 months they have to gain at least 2 attributes. Okay, this guy has gained 3. All right, that's good. Yeah. They will be ready. We are just a factory making money now. We develop, we sell, we develop. See the line is going up all the way. The average, right, from here, we take over. You see what I'm looking for is this bottom line, right? So every bottom line has to be higher than the previous bottom line. So this bottom has to be higher than this bottom. The way I look at it. Here is 311. Yeah, just slightly 1 million more. So here is 216. Here is 211. Here is 198. Here is 172. So every bottom has to be higher, right? Except for this one. This 216. Why is higher? All of them are higher. So ever since we took over, right? The moving average is positive. So 316 million. I mean, I can't spend all the money, man. That's a problem now. My target is $500 million. I mean, probably $500 million. It's easy to get $500 million in this game. After a while, all the clubs in Germany are going to be just as strong as us. So we are selling only to German clubs, unless the offer is an abusively high one from overseas, right? Yeah. So if we get a very strong offer from somebody else, we'll sell. I mean, if it's like 200 million, we'll sell it. We'll sell it to England. All right, here we go. Who is this? Ajax. Yeah, we're playing Ajax. So let's see. Velo, McNeil, Lucas, Kroh, Franson, Marchi. Okay, the usual suspects. Ido comes off. Ido can play. We got Benny. Volkmer on the bench. Good, at least. We attack. We're not going to play like we did against Newcastle. Newcastle, we were a bit defensive. When my definition of defensive is not defensive mentality, just one duty change to support. That's what I call defensive. Sachi is the way I play. They're attacking us. Yeah, alright. What we do is make one small change. Turn this guy to support. So he drops a bit. Okay. Alright, and then another one, sorry, I forgot again. This guy on support. They will just be a bit careful with this thing, because they are the ones dictate. They are the ones. I mean, the first commentary I see is them attacking me, right? So I'm just being a bit careful. Marchi to Velo, Branson in. Velo looks for Lucas. Lucas rocks the ball. We win this game. We are in pole position. Most likely doing very well in the Champions League qualifiers. Marchi, come on, don't get sent off. Good work, good press. McNeil checks that. Oh, Lucas. Oh, they are living a charm life, no? Ajax at the back. Oh yeah, the charm life can only last that long. Ajax in trouble, man, from the get-go. Now we're gonna squeeze them even more. I'm gonna put more pressure on their back line. They're playing a fullback, wingback, and a poacher. They're really hoping that they're gonna be able to control the game. I'm not gonna give them one chance. When I see poacher, it means you're trying to control the game. Because poachers are gonna stay in the box, right? The only way the poacher becomes useful is when you can take control of midfield, control the final third, and move the ball around with high possession. So I'm keeping it away from them. I'm just gonna keep attacking them. Good. But we trash arms and tell our team it's not good enough. Then we take off Marchi and bring on the erotic companion. Yeehaw! First change, free change, right? I say the moment I see a 4-3-3, this guy goes on support. So we got a 3-man midfield, right? So this guy will drop and then he will squeeze this CM. Right? The CM will have no space after that. He can't receive the ball because every time they want to play in one of the center mids, they can't do that because that of our extra player who drops back. Lucas, this is what do? We fresh legs now. Okay, keep the pressure up. Okay, Aspelin comes on. Elias goes off with Timo. We're gonna Franson. We keep him going. Oh no, mix up. A Velo for Wokma. Okay, confirm. And then I'm gonna drop the pass into space. No, go ball into box rather. Okay. Why? I want there to be more crosses. That's why I dropped the work ball into box. Because now I got height in the area, right? So if I do work ball into box, what we're gonna get is more through balls. You piece of throat breath. What do the passes and CCs look like on this tactic? I'm trying to wrap my head around what you mentioned earlier. Well, my box tactic depends. You have to look at a few games in progression. Usually one game is not enough for you to tell. Yeah. Form like a kind of impression after a while. These guys are usually up here in the transition. So we're gonna come in here now. I want to win this game at home, especially, right? So both of these guys are gonna go on attack now. I lose the game. So Franson off. We're gonna bring on Joseph Luis. That's our last substitution. Okay, go. What? I should have done one more thing. You want to tank? I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Britos. It's not gonna make it. Is that time for one highlight? On kick. Palco's gonna kick this. Yeah. Oh no. There's a chance. There is a chance. Rockman, come on. Not enough. Damn it. Not happy. When is the next tactic review? Every Wednesday. That's when we do tactic reviews. Yeah. All right, schedule. Okay, so let's look at it. So I wanted to look. Yeah, I'll look at a few. Right. So let's pick home and away games. Right. Okay. Let's look at this home game. Okay, analytical data. You gotta take like a few games and then form a kind of an idea in your head. So one game is never enough. Players. Is it this? Passes, key pass combinations, Leipzig. So you see this? Right, this is what I normally see. These guys are my fullbacks, right? Lotus is a 4, right? So these are my wing backs. It's up here. So I get a lot of side action from these guys. So these drift into these two positions. These two positions are the main players, and he's the one that creates a lot of balls over the top. Right. So we link up play. I need these two players to link up play. So that's one. All right. So let's look at another one. Here, Club Brugge. This got red card. Oh, it went 89th minute, so we shouldn't make much of a difference. Oh no, this one. Analytical data. Sometimes I have those. Some I have slightly different ones. But most of them are the same. Masters. Masters, combo, Leipzig. There we go. This is less, right? This is a lot less. You don't see so many, but you see the link up play is always this. These guys are always expected to get balls from here. I'm expecting because these guys drift, right? And then they play a lot of passes back inside. See this? They play the passes back. This guy also plays the passes back to the other shadow striker. And these shadow strikers do play the ball forward as well. You can see this guy, so Alex Pro will look for him as well, more often for this guy to release him. Here, there's more sideways action, but he does find other players as well. Yeah. So you gotta look for a lot of games and then you see it. So that's what I expect to see. But I'm telling you, I don't look at the tactic key pass combinations and go at the end of the day, hey, you know what? These key pass combinations tell me that this is a good tactic. No. I don't do that, man. It's like completely a waste of time for me. Oh, are you enjoying the Carrello? Carrello's okay in a 4-2-3-1, I like it. Yeah, in a 4-4-2 diamond as well, I like it. Yeah. But you have to play with a bit of pass into space for those kind of tactics for the Carrello because he's in the half spaces. If you don't play the ball out to them or into the spaces, then they struggle a bit. Yeah, because you're playing to feet. Yeah, so you need players with good off the ball if you want to play one in that tactic. Yeah. I've had a lot of success with it, and poachers work really well for me. Yeah, poachers are a good role. Yeah, they were good. I was using a lot of the poacher role in the start. Yeah, then got bored. I don't want people to think that there's only one role that you can play in the game. And then because I don't use the complete forward, you hardly ever see any of my tactics with complete forward. Then I started, okay, you know what? It's about time I play a complete forward, because I don't like people to think that the role is not a good role, because it's no such thing. It just depends on. It depends on. A lot of it depends on whether or not you have the players or your tactic can take advantage of those players. Yeah. Okay, what's this? Meta said, Duba, shut up. You'll be happy later, okay? Alright? Don't worry. End of the season, you become a happy person. Don't know, man. I mean, like, today as well, I can afford to do a long stream, but I'm a bit FM tapped out as well. Yeah. A bit tapped out of FM. I mean, I haven't taken a proper, like, I don't want to play FM for a while kind of mood. Akidine, I'll play on loan. Our loan player, we call up to the Moroccan national squad. Not bad. I must be done really well on loan. Okay, quick pick. Let's see who comes in. Marathon, Joseph Lewis. Packers can't be choosers, can they? Borussia Dortmund, Zamono. Oi. Why are we resting? Who are we resting, man? Kulinovic is not even good enough. Even the Assman doesn't want to use him anymore. Trotman, oh, come on now. Play him, man. Okay, then we got George McNeil. McNeil is... No, can't. We got to play Zuba, okay? Otherwise, we get injuries. Okay, so we got Franson, Marchi, Aspelin, Maraiton, Trotman. Basically, got the starting group of players. Okay. Whole shape. Okay, against Dortmund, maybe we will go complete member on support, and again APN support. We are away, right? So let's be safe. Better safe than sorry. We'll find out whether I made a mistake. Well, I'm guessing they're playing a 4-3-3. If they're not, then we hope that it worked. All right, here we go. Borussia Dortmund and RBL. Oh no. Okay. All right, shout. Okay, 8 minutes, then we can go encourage. 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, encourage. Leipzig, Aspelin already picked up a yellow card. That was fast. Doesn't take him long, this git. I don't think it's because he's got too high aggression. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I think he's a low bravery somehow. So I wonder why. Push report. I like to do this, right? Yep. It's one of those days, I guess. Found somebody, came back, had a run back. Borussia Dortmund still doing quite well. Franson looking tired. This flank is getting me a bit worried. Nice work from Silva. Trotman out to Marchi. Good ball to Silva. Gets it to Benny. Veloso. Franson. Oh, that was the reflex. Alright, Aspelin is gonna come off, huh? Okay, you're making me a bit concerned. Jose Luis, that was the plan. That's why I wanted you here. Alright, you also come off. 3 substitutions straight away. And let's at least start hitting the target. It's about a valid criticism for our boys. Costa, Lucas, no. Nice work from Luis. Finds the Velo. The Velo can't score. They actually did a really good job of diverting him away from the dangerous areas of the box. So Palco and our other goalkeeper, Andrea. I'm a Mino, no. I keep him away. Hey, Velo, you play Wokman. Okay, so Wokman comes on. Corona. My goodness, they will score a goal because they got a Corona passing the ball. Only question is, yeah, he made the wrong decision to come off the ball. I thought it was offside, but no. The keeper did him a favor. Again, he's off of too high. Got beaten by a high line. Nah, it's okay. All right. Made a mistake. That's all. Yeah, that's about it. We have lost the plot against Borussia Dortmund. We did not play well at all. Yeah. He gets the second goal, they deserve it because they played a better football game. We're not paying attention. Okay, wait, I think there's one thing I can do. AP on attack. Complete wingback on attack. Yeah, go for it, man. Complete wingback on attack. Drop the lines a bit. Here, go to standard. Okay, let's go. All right. Hopefully there's still time. Good work from Kalonji out to McNeil. He's got the ball. He's taken them all on. Finds Costa. Costa has a chance to fight. It's a good boom equalizer. All right. Both keepers making mistakes in this game. Costa, what a counter attack, man. Wolmer to McNeil. Wolmer creating the goal scoring opportunity. Alright, we got Lucas on the pitch. Now I have to take him off. I've been toying with the other who to bring on. I think we're gonna bring on the bully, Capella. We're gonna use him as a shadow striker. Because I need to bring on somebody just to put pressure on that back line. Good header from Silva. Okay, Capella now. He tries, yeah, the bully. He's a bully. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, he didn't run indeed. Oh, marathon. We've dropped our defensive line. Okay, so now they can't put one over the top like they did earlier. So that just means that our players are going to do a lot more running. Oh, he hits the post. Come on, we got a free kick in a dangerous area. Costa now. Come on, bury this. Oh, the post. BVB against RBL. They're going for a diamond. Okay. All right. Oh, tempo higher. Prevent shot goalkeeper distribution. I want to put pressure. Come on, keep the pressure on them. Okay. Let's go. Trotman out to Silva. Get there. Yes. So this is why I like my side. You see, there's just now the key pass combinations you saw, right? All on the sides, right? That's why I like it. Because I know what we can do against other formations. Give me my penalty. Because I know against a diamond, it's undone. I just have to put more pressure. Oi, Trotman! No! Why did he miss the penalty? We don't have a dedicated penalty taker. I did everything right except the penalty taker. I can't do anything about penalties, man. All in the hands of the players. As a manager, I can do tactical changes to swing a match. That's all I could do. That's all I could do, man. Alright. We turned things around after that. Boom, boom, boom. Just the finishing wasn't there. The finishing was not there. Not trust the process. It's Profeto ball. I'm not happy. The rest of those messages seem to be very cheerful. Look. Yeah, trust the process. Trust what process? 3 seasons we play the same way. You don't trust it. You can't do it by now. You have to be kicked out the arse, man. If you had a keeper with 20 passing, 20 vision, it was by far your best player. What would you do to get the best out of him? I still play a sweeper keeper attack, but there's nothing else you can do, right? I mean, like, what can you do? Asking to create chances from as a goalkeeper, that's not happening every day of the year. But definitely sweeper keeper on attack. Yeah. Because I need him to be able, because sweeper keeper on attack, they can sometimes kick the ball long as well. Yeah. And then when they do, that's usually because they recognize that one of your players is in a good position to lead an attack. So yeah, that's why you play sweeper keeper on attack. I wouldn't play him in any other role anyway. In fact, my keepers are always super keeper on attack, and they've created some brilliant. There's sometimes when because we have player our defense, right? Sometimes he doesn't play our defense; he just go for the long kick, and I realized that was actually the right thing to do. He kicked long, and then it was because the team that was we attacking, they had decided to move high up the pitch, and our players were literally sitting on the shoulders of their back line. So yeah. So if I were you, if I had a keeper with great passing and vision, that's exactly what I would do. Play him as super keeper. Stick to your normal routine. Yeah. Damn it, no. This game would have won. The tactical changes I made were correct. Yeah. The guy just couldn't finish the penalty. Should I go out there and actually make sure that our penalty taker is a dedicated penalty taker? I will never do that. I like to live in this illusion of a world where I want my players on the pitch to make the decision themselves. Alright, so they've always decided that Trotman should take all the penalties. So I said, okay, fine. You think Trotman is good enough? Trotman thinks he's good enough. He wants to step up to the plate. Yeah, okay. Who am I to say? Alright. Okay, so we have Borussia Mönchengladbach at home and then Porto away. Porto. All right, Shanti Pereira has won the gold medal at the Asian Athletics Championships. Singapore's very own Shanti Pereira. I'm so excited because we haven't had a 100 meter, we haven't had an Asian gold medal for a really long time in athletics. Yeah, very long time in track. I don't think we've ever had a gold medal in track and field. Yeah, Asian Games. And now we've got one, Shanti Pereira, who ran 100 meters in 11.2 seconds, which is not a bad time actually for girls. For women. Shanti Pereira has done it. Man, I've been waiting for the day. She comes from running stock. Family all runners. I've seen someone use Allison in midfield. Go ahead and use him. I mean, it's up to you. Yeah. Just because he's got 20 vision and 20 passing. I'm sure goalkeepers can be retrained as outfield players. We'll be interested to see that happen. But I don't think so because the attributes, I mean, like, guess look, say right. Okay, I take this guy, I put him in midfield now, right? Falco now. Look at what he has. See, he's still goalkeeping stats. Right. We keep going, right? Then Falco gets injured. Because he's training with the right. Now he's got, look at that. So now, yeah, still goalkeeping stats. Alright, whereas here, he's got attributes, the technical attributes are there. So when you do that, because we used to do it like a long time ago, we used to do that. We used to play defenders as goalkeepers, goalkeepers as defenders or goalkeepers as strikers. They are hidden as some of the attributes are hidden for them as outfield players, but you won't know. Yeah, so I won't do it. The most I do is I ask the goalkeeper to take penalties. That's about it. Yeah. Here we go again. All right, guys. So we did the first tactic, right? So let me just while this is going on, Windows D. Wrong button. Windows D. Okay. Dropbox. So these are the other tactics. So we've done Neil Bombeo's tactic already. Then we're gonna have to do this one next. So this one I'll do on the next show. I mean, maybe I can download it now. Okay. You guys can take a look at it. So the first one is the tactic. The next one will be this one. These are all the challenges, right? These are what we call the role challenge for you guys, right? So I give you a challenge, you go out there and you create a tactic. So we're gonna load this, which sounds like a problem for me right now, Dalji. You should be doing that and Ganche box. The first one is that tactic, the second one is this. You see how this tactic does things, right? So the first tactic did okay. It struggled a bit, but this is quite interesting because it got Messi on attack, right? Okay, it goes into our space, got Enganche here, complete. I like this. Yeah, when you do this, it's very interesting. They got complete wingback also on attack, which sounds a bit dangerous, but we will see how this tactic performs on the next show. Okay, so first we gotta go to tactics. Gotta make sure this is cleared. We clear this slot. Okay. All right. So once again, we will evaluate all the tactics and see how they do. And then the tactic that's the winner, the winning tactic is the one I use with my team. Okay? Your tactic is a tactic I have to use with this team. No choice. So you are driving the tactics I'm using. Not me anymore. I'm not. I have to play with your tactic now. Your formation. So first we'll test everything out and then we'll go. Okay? I might get fired, man. I might get fired. Don't let me get fired. You are holding my future in your hands, no? Because I have to abandon. The reason I have to stop playing the box and I have to do it with your tactic with the players I have. I have no choice. You are driving. You are the drivers now. Dung, 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 dung. Hayo, come in for Lucas. Okay, no, Benny can play this position. Okay, all right, we got the players. Let's go. So the first tactic, so the winning tactic is the one. So I have to choose, what is the criteria for the winning tactic? First, it's got to pass the total tactics test, right? Okay, so it's got a best performing tactic there. The second thing is I have to play the tactic with a neutral team before I go into my own team and see the transitions, understand it, maybe tweak it slightly to suit my style. That's it. So it's going to be your role. I will set the roles for you. Role is enganche and volante. Okay, within make it work, right? So you come up with a tactic that you think is the best in that setup. Doesn't matter whether it's suitable for my team or not. That is irrelevant. You come up with what you think is a very good enganche. The whole idea here is for you to think of the roles and how they combine, right? So that's basically it. So if you can, yeah, it'll be fun. Hopefully it's fun. It's all Jeopardy. It's all my ideas of a Jeopardy situation for next season. These are like things that might happen next year on Twitch as well. There's going to be a lot more things happening on Twitch. So one of the things is you're going to be the ones driving the tactics I use. 2, you are the ones who are also going to be choosing where the new gen players end up. Okay. All right. You guys are going to be the one. Not me, no. So you might decide that one opposition team has got a new gen player and we will spin the wheel. Okay, we'll spin the wheel. And then he will get like X amount of attributes to be topped off on his plate. That means this guy can become a super player. And he'll be named after you. That means you are now that super player. So I'm thinking of other ideas, right? So we're going to end up in a league where I have absolutely no chance of winning. Okay, because all the teams will be damn good. No? Yeah. Because you are the ones, you will be playing in that team. So I will like, shit, man, you piece of shit. Yeah, but it's got to beat the test. That's the thing, right? So it's got to do well, the tactic. So yeah, enganche with 3 advanced forwards in the front. Yeah, could it work? No, it won't work. First, it's got to pass. It cannot be just any random tactic that you chose, and then I struggle with it. Like that is not something that we want to do. I mean, that's not helpful. We're gonna make some changes quickly. Eros can come in for him. Yeah. All right. Well, immediately 3 changes. I think we have to because we got injuries plus possible player who's really, looks like he's tired already. Plus, there's only a 1-0 scoreline. Okay, last 2 changes, then we're done. Okay, Timo Klein and the last one is Kolonji. Okay, hopefully nobody gets stretched off because I made 5 changes. We all know how these kind of things work out. Costa with a free kick. Yeah, we'll get done. Substitute comes on, scores the goal. Yeah, he's on side, man, ref. Come on. You were putting him on side. The defender, don't complain. The defender complaining. All right, we got 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, and we're almost done. Thank you for the 3 points, Borussia Mönchengladbach. It was nice doing business with you. We hope to see you again very soon. Thank you. 3 points. Okay, guys, this is interesting. Now, Mrs. is home already. Hardly get to see her. I always miss her so much. I sent her a message, ask her how long more she's going to be around. Because she's going to be gone with the kids later. All right. Okay, that's good. I mean, a result. It's a good thing that we won this game. It's a damn good thing that we won that game. Benny is injured 1 to 3 days. Pedro is. Look, our injuries are considering the fact that we got match practice before game sometimes. It's 1-2 days, 1-2 days, bruise ankle. What's this short result? Stuttgart beating. They call this a short result. Stuttgart is a good team, no? They got no respect for Stuttgart. The game. Yeah, the game. It's like no one expects Stuttgart to do well. Well, mine's after a slow start, it bounced back. Good. Yeah, you know, our transfers we sell to all the other teams. Porto away from home. That's it, man. This is the one. Rest we play Stuttgart next. We are playing Stuttgart next, man. And yes. All right, so we done okay, right, for this stream. We did we hustled a bit, and guys, okay, you want to come in and say hello? You can come in and say hello. It's okay. They can all see what you look like. The mysterious wife. They might not believe that I have a wife. You don't even want to say anything. You just shaking your head. Okay, guys, I gotta go and talk to my wife for a bit. I want to thank everybody. We will be streaming a bit later as well. So please, give me a while just to talk to my wife, right? Okay, can I miss her? I gotta say hi to her. Okay, I'll catch up with you guys very, very soon. Please join me later. You guys have a good time. I'll see you again soon.